Welcome to Heal the Inner Glow. This is day 3 of the Manifesting Challenge, transforming you from stuck, unworthiness, procrastination, perfectionism, limiting beliefs, and unhealthy fear. So everything that's holding you back from manifesting your deepest desires. And this is 31 days to break free. And yes, it is possible to make traction, to make progress, to break free on some level in 31 days. Isn't that wonderful, knowing that there is a way to get out from where you've been? Now, I will say that writing is a beautiful way to take those observations that we're getting much better at making. We're observing what we're feeling, both in our mind and our body. We're observing it as close to the moment as possible, so we could shift into something healthier. We can choose a healthier thought. Now, when that is not working, we're going to choose a tool from the toolbox, these tools that I've been providing you with that we're all learning together. And you're going to take what resonates in the moment to help you get unstuck and break free. And today, what I'd like to start with is automatic writing. Now, automatic writing is very freeing. In fact, some people call it free writing. It's really very similar. You can use it in the same manner. What it is it is a wonderful tool for people, in particular perfectionists. Now, I will admit, I am a recovering perfectionist. And the reason I say recovering is because I notice that tendency slipping in every now and then. And when I notice it, I need to take a breath, take a step back, and pull a tool out of my toolkit to really just get away from that tendency, because it's very healthy. And perfectionism is not beneficial. It really isn't. So what automatic writing is that you are freely writing. That's why it's also called free writing, as I mentioned. It's a way to purge your thoughts. Because when we are stuck in our heads, ruminating in those thoughts, we are feeling those feelings in our heads and in our bodies. We need to figure out a way to get away from that, to break free of that, because that is not healthy. And certainly it will keep us stuck. And so when you are doing automatic writing, and this is why I said it's particularly challenging, also particularly beneficial and freeing for perfectionists, but for anyone, truthfully. But in particular perfectionists, because you are going to do it without worrying about punctuation, without worrying about spelling, without worrying about capitalization. Doesn't even matter if your sentences make sense. They don't even have to be complete sentences. It could be a word here or there, whatever you're feeling. Let's say it's anger, and you just keep writing anger, 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 anger. That's okay. Just keep writing it. Now, what I find helpful is to use a timer. I would say do this for no more than 15 minutes. Because sometimes what happens is that you keep going and going and going, and you don't know when or how to stop. And there's a certain point where you're not necessarily benefiting anymore, because it could be an hour, it could be 2 hours. And it's just, in my opinion, just a little too much. So if you set it for 15 minutes, especially for people who tend to get a little antsy or anxious, or, ooh, wait, when is this going to end? Or, oh my goodness, this seems like it's been forever. What's beautiful is you are taking the judgment out of it, and you are giving up the control, and you are saying, okay, I know I have a timer. I know it's set for 15 minutes. So I'm going to just get that thought out of my head, and I'm not going to worry about it. And you're going to sit down, and you get to choose. There are 2 ways to do this. You could either use, neither is better than the other. It's all personal preference. Let your instincts tell you what works best for you. And by the way, one day one method may work, one day another. Again, just go with the flow. As I always say, let go, let flow. Just go with it. So one method is certainly to use a beautiful magic marker and a pretty journal. You can use a pad of paper, you can use a scrap of paper, whatever it is, and a pen, a pencil, whatever you want to choose. Or You can use the computer. Again, either way it works. And when you are writing these thoughts, again, you are simply, this is your intention, to purge your observations, to purge your mind from feeling stuck in rumination, and to purge your feelings, to really get your feelings out there. Because frankly, your feelings want to be felt, they want to be heard, they want to be acknowledged. And this way you are not resisting them, because as we talked about the other day, what we resist persist. You're expanding whatever it is by focusing on it. So by putting it on paper, you're solving a lot of issues because it's now going to be out there. So that is very important to note. Also, you can do this multiple ways, and throughout the 15-minute cycle, you can use several of these methods and see what you're feeling. Again, each day, each moment, you could do this multiple times a day. Each occurrence may be different. Let happen whatever does. Again, let go, let flow. I call it glow. Let go, let flow. And so there are several ways to do this. One certainly is with your eyes open. Another is with your gaze lightly focused, so your eyes are halfway open. A third way is to completely close your eyes. Now, if you are uncomfortable closing your eyes, then please don't. For whatever reason, whether it was due to a very painful or negative experience that happened to you with your eyes closed, whether it scares you, whether it makes you uncomfortable, whatever it is, don't judge it. Listen to your instincts and say, okay, my instincts told me I'd be uncomfortable with my eyes closed. Then don't close them, keep them open. Okay, so now you are doing it. And again, you could choose different methods. Maybe you want to try closing your eyes for a minute or 30 seconds and see how it feels. Experiment, play with this. You won't know until you do it. And again, each day, each occurrence may be different. So again, the intention is to purge. The intention is to have those feelings, those thoughts be acknowledged and recognized. And you are simply letting it flow without judgment for 15 minutes. Now that is one technique. And I would love to hear how this worked for you after you try it. So I am going to sign off today, close out today's little session. So remember, automatic writing is a great way to help you break free of everything that is holding you stuck. So have a wonderful day, and remember, heal the inner glow, glow, let flow, let go, let flow. Bye.